I am John Riggler, and I'm a sort of a blockchain transaction specialist, right? I'm not going to tell you, I'm not going to make any judgments about uh, the artistic merit of some NFT project or anything like that. I'm not going to do something like that. But what I am going to do is help just people that are interested in getting involved in the process uh, through some real confusing places, right? This is similar to getting a big box from IKEA and just, 2 hours later breaking out in tears because you can't put the pieces together, right? And a lot of this has to do with um, the fees that you have to pay for Ethereum, right? So this is a perfect example, right? This customer I'm working on, Daniela Federici, Fine Arts and Prints. Okay, so she is interested in, because she is a trendsetter, she is a fearless prophet, and what she's doing is, with the help of Purple Squirrel, she is moving to Polygon, right? So instead of paying those high fees to purchase an NFT using Ethereum, you can now use Polygon, right? For example, on OpenSea, you can use Polygon now, right? It's a lot cheaper and it's more fun, right? Everybody, but this initial purchase has to be Ethereum, right? And so here I'm going to walk through it. You start here, and somebody can do this for you, right? But somebody can do this, but you can basically understand what's happening, right? So we're in Coinbase, and we're set to purchase about $5,000, right? Now the about is important because it this is exactly what we're purchasing: 264200051878 Matic. Okay, this little part right here is a special code, and that code can be kind of derived from this receipt we've got going on here, right? And it's all this. I know it looks like gobbledygook, but you see, I can turn it using I'm a nerd. What can I say? It's it's not always as cool as you think. So, see, there's that number, right? 51878. So you could we could always reference back to this and say, now what does this mean? Well, okay. So we're going to be sending to this address, right? So when you make the purchase, it needs to go to this address. And this is for Fearless Prophet, Danielle Federici. I hope I'm pronouncing that right. Gallery. About, and the number is different here, right? But it's a ballpark, right? This is a strange process, okay? This is about $5,000, which is going to be this much in Matic. We didn't know those five last numbers at this point, but we figure them out down here, right? What are we doing? We're doing a Matic ERC20 Ethereum token purchase, which is what this is, and it's confusing. It's confusing in Coinbase exactly what's happening here, but that's what it is. A pop-up does tell you at some point, but still quite confusing. And I'm calling this the crypto purchasing ferryboat. You see, it's like a ferry that's taking you across what they're calling the plasma bridge, right? That's what I'm going to be doing for you. And you have to do it in these big chunks, you see. I have some money in the plasma bridge that this will go with, and it'll all kind of go across together, right? And this, by the way, is a different address, and this is Matt, right? So this is Purple Squirrel. So if we take that, and I'm just going to kind of, again, nerd out here a little bit. No fear, no fear. There we go. If we change that number to this at the beginning, right? We kind of, and then we say, okay, let's change that to, and instead of this, we're going to say purple squirrel media, and then maybe we put the website right here, right? And I don't know it off the hand, so I'll just remove that part, right? Okay, so, or we could say, look, here's what we'll say. Matt Karsten. And again, I hope I got everybody's name right. Okay, so we could say that you are the pilot, right? Or I guess you're the captain, right? So meaning this is your address. Daniela Federici doesn't have to have an address, but once we're through this process, it would be easy to get this to her, and that's a whole different system. All right, so then we do that. Oops, it didn't like it. What happened? Anyway, we can you can do that change. The number changes. That's it's just kind of a backstage at how this stuff works. The number changes. It gets printed on your receipt, right? That's the other part. Right, is you see this on your receipt, and this is just a dummy receipt. I'm kind of foolish. Sorry about that. So all of this it's sort of like I can look at the receipt and use that as instructions on what to do. In actuality, what I'm going to do is there's $5,000 in the account. I click, send the maximum amount over, and it's a little bit different. And then there's, gas fees, right? So this is going to be Ethereum that I anticipate using to get your $5,000 into the system. And so now you see, if I only wanted to put $500 in this, right, that gas fee would be frustrating, right? Or $50, right? You wouldn't want to spend $120 to put $50 into this system. That's silly. But if we all kind of move together and use this, ferryboat experience, right, which I'm calling we can brand this like a, here comes the boat or whatever. So then, and we have this is like next level record keeping, right? Because this number right here, and it's tiny on here, but that number gets written into the ledger, right? And so I know it's a lot, but that's the price you pay for being awesome. All right, so thank you.